All right, what's going on? My name is Jonathan Prue. I am a part of the AMZ Soldier community. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so at the bottom. If you have any other questions and anything that we don't cover in the channel so far, definitely looking for some feedback and some questions for us to build more content that we can dish out to everyone for free. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about why you should not be a solopreneur when it comes to your Amazon business. Now, a lot of these principles can apply to every single business. I don't think you should try to do anything by yourself. But specifically, I'm going to give a couple key points to what I do in my business to make sure that I'm not a solopreneur. So originally, when I started my business, I started by just buying a program, and I bought a course, and I started to learn. I did a lot of that by myself. So I was in a basement, working away on the computer, staring at a computer for 8 hours a day. This dark basement, especially in Canada where I'm from, winters hit, and it can get pretty lonely down there. It can get depressing, and it can get hard to stay motivated. So first of all, I always encourage networking with like-minded people. I encourage getting out of your comfort zone, finding people that are doing things that you want to do. When you start collaborating with other people and start shooting your ideas out, people have a lot of different feedback and different experiences on things that could help you in your business. So the first thing, when I started working and I started hustling on Amazon, I started doing really well. I was able to quit my job. I was able to do all this stuff, which was amazing, but I was working nonstop. I got to the point where I couldn't grow my business anymore. I just didn't have enough hours in the day. I was a full-blown solopreneur. Now, the first time I realized that I needed help was when I didn't have time to do anything. I wasn't going out. I wasn't doing any weekends. I was literally working all the time, no vacations, nothing. The first thing I did is I actually got myself a part-time assistant. Now, as soon as I got this assistant, I realized very, very quickly that this assistant was very good. Like, their strengths were very, very strong in some things that I was really not that good at. So instantly, when I got this assistant to help me with the things that person could focus on and concentrate and do very well, instantly my business started to grow. Yes, I had to pay the hourly rate, and I had to have, I had an invoice now that I had to give to this person every week, but I seen it right away, immediately. The work that was getting done on the other end was well worth the pennies. I call them pennies because in retrospect to how much my business started to grow, it was a very small investment for the amount of growth that started happening immediately. So, being a solopreneur is good. Like, people are like, wow, you do all this and you work from home and you work for yourself. But the focus to grow your business is going to be to put like-minded people together. You want to connect the dots. You don't want to be a solopreneur. If you're not good at spreadsheets, Excel sheets, bookkeeping, you don't want to do that. You need to branch out. You need to grow a team. And I'm telling you that that's going to grow the business. After I got the assistant, I realized, wow, this person does that so much better. What else am I doing in my business that I have to do every single day or every 2 days or once a week, whatever it is? What can I either eliminate, automate, or delegate? Exactly in that order as well. What can you take right off the table because it's a waste of your time? If it's not a waste of your time and you need it to be done, can you automate that system somehow with an online program or something like that? And if you can't automate it, then you need to delegate it. If it's important enough for you to keep doing it, you need to delegate it to somebody that is going to be better at it than you, okay? So I started going through my business and I started finding all the little things that I was doing every single day, and it was just consistent, and it was just things I didn't want to do anymore. I wanted to spend time building relationships, growing the business, finding new people to do other tasks in my business. And as I started doing that, the business just started to grow. So again, being a solopreneur is great. It's where you need to start. You can't pay people if you don't have any money coming in. And, maybe a lot of people don't see your vision and don't see that you're serious and don't They're not going to want to even be a part of that team. But as soon as you put in the work and you start to hustle and start making some money, and you're able to start paying people and give them the opportunities to become a part of your team, because you no longer want them to be solopreneurs. You want them to be a part of your team. And I can guarantee you that collaboration and bringing people that are better than you at the jobs that you need done every single day is going to grow your business exponentially. And believe me, it's going to take away a lot of headaches. You cannot do everything. You cannot learn everything, okay? Find people that excel in the things that you're not good at and just bring them in. Whether you need to pay them, whether you need to cut them in on your business, 100% of $100 ain't that great, but if you guys can collaborate together and split 50-50 on $10,000, and it makes sense, right? Like, make sure your numbers make sense. Make sure that you can pay people or provide value to people or connect them with your circle for everybody to make a win-win-win. Always think in abundance. Always think win-win-win. Don't be a solopreneur. Grab people around you that can excel your business.